This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 18th of May. I'm James Spann. It's a new day, but an old forecast. Again, today we'll see showers and storms forming, mostly this afternoon and early tonight. And like recent days, they could pack a punch. But we do expect a drier air mass for a decent part of the state late this weekend on Sunday. Let's talk about it this morning. This is the upper air look across the country. The main mid-latitude westerlies are well to the north, as we expect to see this time of the year. There's a surface boundary near the Alabama-Tennessee state line. And as the day begins, the radar is relatively quiet across the state. Temperatures are generally in the mid to upper 60s across Alabama. To start the day, we're expecting highs today in the 78 to 83 degree range, a little below average for this time of the year. Check the watch warning map. The big story across the country this morning, cold air over the northeast United States. Many places are below freezing in the 20s. Little May cold snap. They've got freeze warnings in effect there. Here's the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. We have three marginal risks, one over parts of Texas, Oklahoma, into Kansas and Colorado, one over Wisconsin and some of the adjacent states, and SPC has put a Level 1 out of Level 5 marginal risk in place across much of north and central Alabama for this afternoon and tonight. And it's the same situation as recent days. The heavier storms could be capable of producing small hail, strong gusty winds, a lot of lightning, heavy rain, no tornado threat. And again, the question is, do you put these up on days like today? But they've decided to do that. Just be aware. Some of the storms could be strong later today and early tonight. Tomorrow, a risk of severe storms from Texas to near Memphis and North Mississippi, kind of clipping the northwestern corner of the state. And then on day 3, which is Saturday, again, we have a marginal risk over a pretty good chunk of Alabama. And it's the same story. On Saturday, where the storms form, they could pack a punch with a chance of small hail, strong gusty winds, heavy rain. That's with a surface boundary approaching. And this one has a decent chance of pushing deep into South Alabama. And if that's the case, much of the state should be in drier air Sunday with no storms for a change. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. For most of Alabama, rain amounts between 1/2 and 1 inch. Your number could vary. But next week looks drier. And as always, there could be a shower somewhere, but next week looks fairly quiet. And the tropics, things are quiet for the next 7 days. Of course, the season officially begins on the 1st of June. Model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 4. Little weak troughing here, a surface boundary to the north, so a number of showers and storms will be forming later today. Sky cloudy at times. Here's the high-resolution HER model. High-resolution rapid refresh valid this evening at 6. And yeah, the radar will not look exactly like that, but something like that. And again, where the storms form, they won't move that quickly, and they could produce some pretty heavy rain. So tomorrow, we think the showers should be fewer in number across the state. There still could be a few out there, but not as many. And north of the state, there is a cold front from near Detroit down to Wichita. And then Saturday, that front will be pushing in here. And that's Saturday as the weekend begins. So many things are happening outdoors Saturday. I understand that. And yes, there's no doubt it probably will rain a time or two, but it will not rain all day. It's conceivable some places might miss the storms, but they'll be out there. And again, they can be fairly strong, like recent days. And then Sunday, the front pushes into southeast Alabama. And so if you are in north or west Alabama, Sunday should be a sunny day, not as humid. The chance of showers lingering for the southeastern counties of the state. And then Monday, the GFS is suggesting there could be a slug of moisture moving northward again, with a chance of scattered showers and storms. But the rest of the week looks pretty quiet. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. And if this verifies, both of those days would be dry, highs in the 80s, and the humidity values a tad lower. This is a week from today, Thursday, May 25th. There's a broad upper low a little east of Alabama, but that would keep us in dry air. So you can see a pretty good chunk of next week looks fairly quiet and relatively dry. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, the 27th of May. There's an upper low just north of Alabama. But if that's the situation, we would still be in a dry air mass. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean is the green line, about 2 inches between now and the 2nd of June. Highs upper 70s and low 80s through Sunday, then creeping up toward the mid 80s toward the end of next week. But at this point, no sign of any low 90s. Keep in mind, 3 days ago, Birmingham's high was 93. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for May 25th through May 31st. Temperatures fairly close to average, if this verifies. Had some fire in the sky yesterday on the Gulf Coast. Thanks to Brent Williams for these great shots of lightning over Orange Beach. And hey, looky here. Had a pretty decent little water spout over Mobile Bay at one point late yesterday. That was about 5:45, 6 o'clock. Now, is this a tornado? This was inland. And, of course, the answer is no. That's a scud cloud. Creepy but harmless. As always, get a lot of shelf clouds on these days with afternoon storms this time of the year. That one was over northern Sumter County. And after the storm, sometimes you get a very impressive rainbow. And those horses love good rainbows. And a good sunset. The Longhorns love those good sunsets. For many places, the clouds started to part as the sun was going down. That's the sunset over downtown Birmingham last night. It's seen from Red Mountain. That's a great shot. So got a senior adult group today down at South Shelby Baptist Church. It'll be a lot of fun. Then this evening we are programming weather radios in Coleman at the Lowe's. So if you need help with your weather radio, if you need to buy one, they've stocked up. Come see us. You can buy one. We'll program it. How about that for a deal? And we'll be there between 3:30 and 6:30. If you have a weather radio, if you'd like for us to check it, we'll be glad to do that. Every home, every business needs one. So Lowe's in Coleman, 3:30 until 6:30 this evening. Tomorrow, Chelsea Park Elementary School in Shelby County. And then tomorrow evening, I'll be at Samford University hosting a concert by Taylor Hicks, the American Idol. It's a fundraiser for Alabama Game Changers, a great ministry for children in River Chase. And then Saturday, it is a book signing in downtown West Blockton, the Cahaba Lily Festival. If you've never been, forget the book signing. If you've never been, you need to go. The lilies bloom once a year in May, and they are blooming. And West Blockton is typically the best place to see them. And the festival goes on downtown. We'll be there from 9 until noon Saturday morning. All the books and the shirts and the hats and all the weather dweeb stuff. And we love those. We take a lot of pictures, have a lot of fun. And so we hope to see you there 9 to noon Saturday in West Blockton. And notes are on the blog, alabamawx.com. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.